Hey, this is 51 of 365. 51 of 365. Um, if you didn't see 50, go back and look at 50. 50 was something special, even for me, right? Even though I did it, I learned some things from 50 that really is going to help you on your path to reaching your goals, aspirations, dreams, starting a business, taking your business to the next level. If you're at a place in your career which you're stuck and you need some assistance, all of these things can be taken care of through these success principles, if you will, through this personal development, just moving from here we go from worry to winning, because right now there's a lot of anxiety going on in the world, and there is a path. I've been through it before. I don't think I've gotten to the full story yet. I need to get to the full story on how I moved from worry to winning, and it was a wide gap for me to move from worry to winning. I think I probably need to deal with that a little bit more in detail. So number 50 was great. I know it was going to be something fantastic because it was 50. And now this is 51 of 365. Dwayne Bennett, thank you for spending time with me. And I want to talk about time. I got a running joke with you all and a running joke with my wife and my daughter. I always say I'm gonna do my live video, but it's not gonna be a long video. And I always tell you all that it's not gonna be long, but it usually takes a little more time for me sometimes to break this complex concept down to something simpler than I think is going to take. And that's the thing it is with most things. Most things take a little longer than you can anticipate in terms of time. So we really need to get a hold of our time, use our time wisely, make sure we're not wasting our time. That's the one thing we can't get back. It's very precious. Some people say that's the most valuable commodity is your time. So really want you to use your time wisely. I'm attempting to use my time wisely. I say I'm attempting because I'm a work in progress, but I'm getting better. But just want to give you a few things that I know work concerning time. And then a new concept I got recently I heard from a guy named Ed Malik concerning time, and I want to share that with you. And then if you use this new concept, maybe you can let me know, and maybe we can let each other know how it's working in terms of time, how to get more time out of the day. So one thing about time is I found that most things take more time than you think they're going to take. And I always tell my wife you don't have as much time as you think you have, especially we got to go somewhere, right? Get yourself together because you don't have as much time as you think we have. But also in terms of time, I just want to say something concerning that is if you think something's going to take 30 minutes to do, then give yourself 45 minutes to complete it. If you think it's going to take 30 minutes, then give yourself 45 minutes to complete it. And what I mean by that is if you got to be somewhere, it's going to take you 30 minutes to get there, then start off 45 minutes earlier. If you're working on a project, you think I can get in and this out in 30 minutes, then give yourself a 45-minute window to complete it, because usually it takes a little more time than you think to complete this thing or do this thing or get to this place. Now that's on 30 minutes. But I don't think, from my own personal experience, you can always add 15 minutes to things. I think you have to add more time the longer it's going to take to get something completed. So I look at it like this. If it's something that's going to take you 30 minutes to complete, give yourself 15 extra minutes. So that's 45 minutes, right? But it's going to take an hour to complete or an hour to get there, or you need to put in an hour towards this project, then give yourself an hour and 30 minutes, not 15 extra minutes, but 30 extra minutes, because I found that the longer it is going to take a project to be completed or get to a certain place or do a certain thing, then you need to add more extra time. So 30 minutes, add 15 minutes, right? If it's an hour, add an hour and a half, okay? Now, if it's 2 hours or more, then you're probably going to at least need to add at least 30 to 45 minutes and maybe an hour more. And this so you won't feel rushed, just so you won't do a bad job. You can complete your excellence. You can have your thought time. You may have to rearrange some things and some new thoughts come to you, or those type of things. You can rearrange them, get them right, work through those things if it comes to a project. Of course, if you're trying to get somewhere, give yourself some extra time going out of town or something, or going across town, job interview. always give yourself some extra time. So we said the shorter the window of time you think something's going to take, the shorter time you need to add on to it. But the bigger the time or the longer amount of time, or if the length of time increases, they add more. Just a benchmark. I'm not going to say this work for you. I just throw this out there. 30 minutes, give yourself 45 minutes. Okay. An hour, give yourself an hour and a half. 2 hours or more, give yourself a minimum 30 extra minutes completed, but I'm thinking 45 minutes to an hour, okay? And if it's a long-term project, a week or so, then yeah, give yourself some days extra in terms of that, because things can shift, things can change, things may come up that you didn't anticipate, anything can happen. And if you got a deadline you must meet, you have to meet, then you all don't want time to work against you, okay? That's some way to get a specific project completed. Now, a lot of times, people say you only have 24 hours in a day. And most of the time, I don't think there's enough time to get completed the thing that I need to complete. But this new concept I just heard about, I saw it in a video, was the 24-hour day is just a measure of time that was made up. A day could be made up of 12 hours, or a day could be made up of 29 or 30 or 40 hours, right? That being the case, then we can make a day anytime we want to. Stay with me. So we say a day is 24 hours, but we don't think that we have enough time to complete everything in that 24 hours. Then let's change the daytime to a smaller quantity of time. So if you want to change it down to 20 hours, then do everything you would do in 24 hours in 20 hours, right? Then now you create an extra 4 hours within that 24-hour period to get that thing done. I'm getting excited about it. I haven't completely got it down yet, but it makes sense to me. And the gentleman that told me, he said the way that he does it is he does 4 6-hour days. So everything he will get complete in 24 hours, he does it in 6 hours. And that's everything. Eating, working out, his work on his business, his family time, he schedules it so it can get done in a 6-hour window. So within a 24-hour period of time, he gets 4 times as many things complete as he was if he was expanding time to 24 hours. It's powerful. And he said it takes a lot of discipline, but it can be done. And this is the thing I always found too is, see, like the more time I give myself, or the more time people give me to complete projects, or especially I was in school to complete them, I always use all of that time, right? If I had a term paper due in 6 weeks, then 2 nights before, maybe that's me, or night before, I'm just working on it. So I think in shrinking time, then we give ourselves more time to complete some things. So let me walk through this concept again. A day is 24 hours. Most people say, I can't do what I need to do in 24 hours. I need more time. I wish there was more time in a day. So how do you make more time in a day? Instead of making that day 24 hours, make your day 20 hours. You can make your day 15 hours. But within that time, then try to complete what you will complete within that 24-hour period, in that 15-hour period, in that 20-hour period, even in the 6-hour period. And you will buy yourself more time within that 24-hour area. And I can't say 100% I know this works, or I can give a testimony and work, because I haven't done it, but I'm intrigued by it. And I believe it's something we can work towards in terms of better use of our time, getting more use of our time, and making time work for us. Okay, because one thing I do know is they lied to us when they told us that time is on our side. Time is not on your side, because time, you can't make it up. You can never get it back. You can never do it over. Once I'm finished this video, I've been on here 8 minutes and 59 seconds. I can't get this 859 seconds in time back again. So I have to make it valuable. This is valuable to me this time, because I can never get back. I'm not wasting it. It's good for me. It's good for you. It's good for the people that's going to receive this, the people going to share with. This time is valuable. I can't get it back. So time is not on my side. Time is working against me, because if I don't get the value out of that time, then I will never get it back. Time, right? Time. Okay. So hopefully we're going to use better, make our time more, better use of our time. We're going to give ourselves a little more time to take the pressure off of the things that we do on projects or get into places, so we can be more excellent with it. We're not rushing through things. We're not giving out a bad product, if you will. And then if we want to create more time, then we'll shorten the day window, right, from 24 hours to 20 hours or 15 hours. But this is the key. If you're going to shorten the day, then within that time, then get everything done within that time that you will get it done in a day. Now, if you do it into 12 hours, right, then for 12 hours on that day, get everything done. Then the next 12 hours, you get everything done. I'm intrigued by that. I think it can work, but I know it's going to take a lot of discipline to get that to work. So here we go. Thank you for taking your time, right? Because I know your time is valuable to listen. I don't know if you listen to this today, the morning, the evening, but thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you. You're very, very special. We're connected through these videos. We're connected through this information. I just want to see you get better. I just want to get better. I want you to do more that makes you awesome. But now we got to start thinking about, okay, how can we move along from worry to winning? Can we move along from worry to winning? We're going to talk more about specific steps to move us from worry to winning so that when we get to the other side, we'll all get there together. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you on the other side, because it's your time to stop worrying, and stop winning. Thank you.